Hey there, I've got some makers picks and featured favorites at special holiday pricing today. Hey there, I'm Cadence Kidwell, proprietress at Fuzzy Goat in Thomasville, Georgia. And you can also text us at 229-236-GOAT. You guys are fine coming over here shopping. We're having a class early this morning and they need some yarn that's right behind me. It is our Makers Picks event. So normally I don't like to talk about special pricing too much in these videos because they live longer than our special pricing, but this was too good of an opportunity to tell you about those. So I wanted to do that today and kind of break our typical protocol. So what I'm going to show you is 22% off, but only for 2 more days. So if you're watching this later, I apologize that the sale isn't still working, but we still love these items. So we're in our 11th year and we're doubly grateful. So that's why it's 22%. So let's get started. The kit to make the poncho I am wearing, the fade poncho, and we have that in several different colors, is in our Makers Pick event. So you can do it in this beautiful orangey red with teal in it. I knit this one myself and it was a lot of fun and it's super fun to wear. Hey, Bev and Patty and Virginia and Heather and Sherry. I just so grateful that you guys are tuning in. So I haven't done the calculations on it, but again, it's 22% off for 2 more days. These are some curated favorites that are perfect for sparking creativity and stretching your gift budget just a little further. So we have it, but you can also get the yarn at this great price and make something else with it. This yarn is Keenan fibers, and she is sadly closing her dye studio. She says she is needed more at home. You can also do it in, oh wait, that's a different kit. I'll show you that in a second. In this beautiful, let's see what color, get a more accurate read on this. Yes, this is a very deep purple, really pretty. She calls it dragon's blood. And then pink for the little diamonds that go through it. I really loved working on this and it was a lot of fun. Another Keenan project is the brioche snood shoulder cozy, and we picked these out at market, and so it is also 22% off. And again, you could use the yarn for something else if you like. And we have these here, this color and this color here that go together, and then there's little minis for the trim around the bottom of that there. Yeah. Yeah. Do we have somebody else at the door? There's someone knocking. I don't know if they're trying to do the class or not. It's a busy morning here, even before we've opened. So that's a lot of yarn in there and 22% off. You could use it for the brioche or not. Another pattern that we got at market is this Florality cowl. We saw it in person. It was super fun. And it is done in intarsia. So you come along and then you have a bobbin with the yellow in there and you knit that and then you leave it behind and you do the white. So this is a great way to do it in a slightly smaller project. And we have this in there in Keenan's non-superwash yarn, which you guys are really loving that. And then you come back at the end and do a little duplicate stitch. So it's a fun way to learn some new stitches. If you have a knitter in your life that you know has tried everything, she might not have tried this, and you could give him this as a gift and say, I know you can do it. So that would be a really fun project. And another kit that we have, again, 22% off. You're going to want to use the coupon code. It's across the top of our website right now. You'll see the coupon code and the link to get to all of these, and the coupon code, I start talking too fast, is Pick Me, all one word. But it's up there and you can see it. Is this really super fun, what's the name of this pattern? I forgot already. The Vivant Cardi Kit. And we have enough yarn in it to make it this length. You probably have enough to even make it longer than that. So our kits are longer than the very cropped pattern. Which is super cute. And if you did make the crop version, you'd have enough yarn then to make maybe a hat and mitts or something like that. It's got just the littlest bit of sparkle. And this is the thinnest yarn that Knit Collage has. So it's a nice kind of worsted weight. Does really great work. with their Amy, who owns Knit Collage, works with women in India to give them a fair wage, and she teaches them what we want in our yarns here, and yet she also learns their techniques, like this little bit of stellina, so that they also have input, and they are just truly partners together. And so Amy, we love working with companies that are just doing good in the world. So as you're giving gifts, you're also doing good as well. So this one is beautiful. We have it in 2 different colors, and it's also 22% off for just 2 more days. The same as our Oh Chic cowl, and it looks like this. My favorite kind of cowl, scarf, bandana is like this because it can't come off. You know, you slip it on over your head when you're done, and it stays put. And we have a couple different colorways. Also, let's see. Melissa gathered all these up for me. So let me see what else we got. Oh, yeah. Yep. Oops. A little overboard there. Our ribbed hat. 1 skein of a bulky can make a ribbed hat. Let's see. I didn't bring it over, but you should be able to see it. It is right there with the pom-pom on it. So with 1 skein, you also don't have to use double points. It kind of cinches up at the top. And with 1 skein and this pattern, you can make that and still have enough for that little pom-pom up at the top. Hello, Diane and Marge. Thanks for watching and tuning in. And we have many different colors for this. So again, 22% off, and it starts at $42. So here's one here that's kind of rustic in these colors here. And then we also have this one here, which I love, which is some purples, blues, and then that chartreuse in there. Can't go wrong with a little bit of chartreuse. Also, gathered up lots of things that we wanted to put in our Maker's Pick event is this this hat. This hat's really fun. I think I've shown you this before. Elaine knit our sample up, but we saw it at market because we couldn't understand how the same skein of yarn and how it's dyed. Wendy and Patty, hello. How it could do 2 different strategies, 2 different color distributions. And we have a couple different colorways, but look how fun that is. And so this is, and then you fold it in half and you can decide which side you want to show off. And the way it distributes, the yarn is not dyed differently half and half. It's just the way the stitch moves the yarn around. And so then you can put it together and flip it one way or the other. And it's really great because it's just a little doubly warm because you have the two layers there. So those kits are on sale. Let me show you another sample while we're at it. Our Tessa Tote Kits. Hello, Terry. I do plan on having a great Saturday, and I hope you do also. This is the Tessa Tote Kit. So this makes a nice gift. It comes in a nice box. You can see those up there on the end there. So you could give it as a gift itself. It comes with the leather strap. It does not come with the bandana. That's separate. And it does come with the button. People have made these in a weekend, so if you need to make a gift in a hurry, but the box itself makes a nice gift, as you can give the kit as a gift. And we have several different colors on that as well. And another sample I can show you is our Rainbow Clouds pattern. Elaine knit this sample up, and Elaine and I put together the pattern. So it's a super fun way to use 2 gradient yarns that are cotton and very washable, very soft, amazingly soft. And the white is a different ball of yarn, but the other colors are 2 balls of gradients. And I believe we carried the yarn up the side so that you didn't have to weave in all those ends. Yes. Carried the yarn loosely up the sides. So this kit also, oh, it's just so nice and toasty. I think I'm going to put it on my lap here for a second. Also, some of our holiday kits are also 22% off for the next 2 days. So our stocking kit here, this one here is called Teal, and it has a teal and a maroon and an off-white. And this one is Berry. which is like this one here. So it's kind of a pinkish and a red and a deep purple. And then our, the hat kit is the bulky hat with the Santas, dancing Santas. So these are also 22% off in our Makers Pick event. Oh, some more for you crocheters. We have several crochet kits in this deal right now. So we've got, you can make a little lovey. Isn't that sweet? It's just like a little, let me see what the, you get 3 colors in here. Yeah, you get the 3 colors and the directions, and you can make this little elephant. So it's like a little lovey, squeeze onto, a little blanket, but a nice squishy little head. But you can also do these bag charms, and we have lots of them over there. We have sweet peas. We have these little strawberries have been really popular. Hello, Amy and Diane. Yeah, the Santa hat Diane is a lot of fun. And this, I saw this in person at market. It was so fun. It's a crochet jungle book. So you get the yarn and all the colors to make 1, 2, 3, 4. So 8 different, you know, because each page has 2 sides. So 8 different designs in there. So it's a really fun little project. That book was so sweet. I think that might be all the kits that I see here, but you can see even more that are up there. Needle felting mats, our dinosaur needle felting fancy embroidery kits. Oh, let's see. Oh, yeah, right here. Sorry. Here's our dinosaur. So our dinosaur needle felting kits are in our Makers Pick event at 22% off. And this macrame kit. So if people are starting to come around for the holidays, visitors, and you're like, oh my gosh, you know, what can I do to keep them off their devices, but kind of encourage them to, you know, be in my fiber world? These would make great things to have around the house. The dinosaurs, a lot of fun. Needle felting, no experience needed. Lots of jabbing to get it the way you want it. And they have directions in there. And the macrame also has all the directions you need. And these would make great little ornaments, but also bag charms or little things to tie onto packages. So that would be great. And Amy read my mind because we also have books as well in the Makers Pick event. Thank you, Amy. So 22% off of these for just 2 more days. Then they go back to regular. And I have just a selection of them over here. So this one here, Moosh and Friends, is knitted toys. It's rare to find knitted toys right now. And Diane says that elephants are super popular right now. And so look at, and she says the story is touching. So we're going to have to look that up. Thank you, Diane. So these are super fun. I mean, I would just love a whole collection of those, even as an adult. Look at this bear with this little striped sweater. So you get a whole bunch of different animals through here. She walks you through the techniques. And so often you just see crochet animals, but this one is knitting animals. Woolly Wormhead is a great inclusive designer that we love. She's been in our Y'all box before, and this is her hat collection. And so look at all of these hats that you can choose to make. Look at this cute little guy here with his little ear flaps. So she has always interesting techniques, everything from something simple to something a little bit more advanced with short rows. So lots of things to discover in that. Knit a Little is also really great. This is Marie Green, always makes beautiful patterns, beautiful books. Look at this. Look at that little guy's sweater or little gal sweater. Sweater for a little one. Here's a hat that's really special. So lots of different items in that one. And speaking of kids, I can't tell you actually how many of these kids knitting books we sell to adults because they like the way it describes and it has some simple projects in there. So we have several different knitting, learn to knit books. And what we do when people come in is I kind of hand them to them, show them our chair by our bookcase and say, which one of these speak to you? Because some people really like line drawings. Some people like photographs. So each person kind of reacts a little differently. So we like to have a range. And then also for our crocheters, we have my Granny Square wardrobe. And I think this is the last copy of this that we have. And look at this one with a hood. But there's all kinds of other things that you can make too, just out of Granny Squares. That is wild, I have to say. And then last but not least that I'm going to show you, but though we have many more in the Makers Pick event, is our Doodle Deck cards. So the decks, the cards. So you could do something, oops, that's the demo. That's not going to be very helpful to show you. This is the basic, so lots of basic color designs, but maybe you want to spice it up a little bit and wish you were going to Paris. So here is Paris, which Melissa's going to go to after Thanksgiving. I'm so jealous. So you can get a little Paris deck. It has super cute little motifs in it. You can use these to add in anything into a yoke sweater, into a hat, into mittens. Stockings would be great. Okay, that's also a sample. This is Jungle. I thought the Jungle was really cool, especially little pineapples are super popular. This one is Baking. Look at those little baking ones. And then this one I think is actually my favorite always, the camping. Which is funny because I don't really think I want to go camping anymore, but I did spend a lot of time camping with my kids when they were little. So that is our Makers Picks event. It goes for 2 more days, 22% off. And we're really grateful that we've been around for 11 years. So that's why the 22%. And thank you. And we hope that you enjoyed treating yourself to some of these kits for you or for your gift list. And with this special holiday pricing. And we're just really thrilled to be here to serve you this holiday season. So let us know how we can help you with your stitching. Thank you.